Hello guys, GSus Christ here and welcome back. I mean सनातनी जीसस here. Yes, चैनल का नेम बदल गया. तो आज हम खेलने जा रहे हैं द काइल इज फेमस विथ अ स्पेशल गेस्ट गोड्स लेयर. Yes guys, गोड्स लेयर is here. Hello guys, welcome back. Yes, welcome to जीसस क्राइस्ट. हम आए हैं गेस्ट बन के. तो ऑलराइट गाइस, हम इसके साथ खेलने जा रहे हैं. तो ये गेम है बहुत फेमस. तो ये इंटरव्यू है, काइल को देना है और उसमें बहुत सारा ऑप्शन है, ठीक है, और हमको वो करना है उसका डिसीजन. सो यस, लेट्स स्टार्ट. रेडी हो कोच लिया? हाँ, ओके. काइल उठा और वो फेमस बन गया. फेमस कैसे बन गया? छोड़. मोड.
Kyle is host of the most popular talk show in recent memory, Stay Up Late with Kyle.
ओके, तो ये कोई होस्ट था कोई शो का. ओके.
Stay Up Late with Kyle has grown in popularity quickly in the last year, and the public has noticed.
फेमस बनता है भाई. हाँ, फेमस. स्टे अप लेट है. ओके.
Inside has called Kyle a most excellent dumpy white man.
ओके.
Top Tech noted that Kyle is inspiring youth to explore STEM fields.
स्टेम फिल्ड्स क्या होता है? पता नहीं, छोड़ो.
Most other talk shows are dedicated to discussing Kyle and his personal
ओ भाई,
details.
फेमस. हाँ.
Most online videos are best of clips taken from Kyle's latest
ओ
broadcast.
बहुत ज़्यादा फेमस हो गया काइल.
The eye of the world
ओ
is
भाई,
upon Kyle. Tonight is Kyle's most important guest interview
मतलब
yet.
क्या क्वेस्ट?
Stay Up Late with Kyle will be featuring Rachel May. She is a kind and lovely philanthropist.
वो क्या होता है? फिलैंथ्रोपिस्ट. गोडसेलर क्या होता है? हमको क्या पता, छोड़ो. मोड़ पे जा.
She is dear to the hearts of many. This interview requires preparation. Kyle cracked his eyes open, knowing today is his last chance to prepare for the interview.
ओके, तो इंटरव्यू के लिए प्रिपेयर हो रहा है.
Kyle has 30 hours left.
ओ भाई.
He must choose his actions wisely.
ओके गोडसेलर, रेडी? यस, मैं रेडी हूँ. जो आएगा देखा जाएगा. लेट्स गो. Kyle's first decision of morning was made widely. Wither away. या फिर exit the bed. गोटले तुम बताओ. Wither away मतलब हाँ आलस बन गया, मतलब सोते रहो, या फिर बेड को एग्जिट करो. क्या करें? बेड एग्जिट करते उतना आलसीपन भी ठीक नहीं है. हम दोनों तो सवेरा उठते, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. एग्जिट द बेड कर दो. Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around his bedroom. Open a closet, scavenge कोची, seated desk. भाई पहले बैठ लो. Kyle made his way over to his desk and sat down. भाई नोट्स लिख लो, नोट्स बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट. यस.
Kyle wrote down his first question.
एम आई कुछ ये कोई सा क्वेश्चन. आर यू अ मदर? एम आई अ मदर? इज योर मदर अ मदर? अब यार, अब इसमें क्या डिसीजन ले जीसस? पता नहीं भाई, कुछ डाल दो. एक काम करो, इज योर मदर अ मदर डाल दो.
Kyle wrote down his second question.
व्हाट आर सम डाइट टिप्स बीफ मास्टर ब्लेंडेड एवर ईटन? व्हाट आर सम डाइट टिप्स?
Kyle wrote down his third question.
डू यू एवर स्माइल? हाइपर. छोड़ो. व्हाट्स योर फनी स्टोरी?
Kyle wrote down his last question.
व्हाट्स योर गिल्टी प्लेजर? आर यू गिल्टी? डू यू फील गिल्टी?
Kyle ripped his page of notes out of the notebook and got up from the desk.
Okay, back to desk. Huh? To this desk and sat down. Check in डिस्क ड्रॉअर चेक करे कि वापस जाते। काई रिटर्न टू द सेंटर, ओपन द क्लोजेट। ये कुछ नहीं करो, पहले क्लोजेट खोल लो। चूज एन आउटफिट।
Kyle decided to take some time to choose the perfect outfit, knowing how important appearance is.
भाई मैं नाम भी नहीं जानता ये सब का। सूट ऑफ आर्मर माइनक्राफ्ट खेलने के लिए जाएगा, आर्मर आर्मर पहना लो।
Kyle was unsure of what exactly caused him to decide to wear his armor, but it felt like the right thing to do. After much squeezing and sweating, Kyle managed to wrap the metal suit around his dumpy self.
ओके ओके, अब बाहर जाओ। किचन, ओके, फ्रिज।
Kyle opened the fridge, intending to find something to eat.
ईट द फ्रिज। अब यार फ्रिज खा जाओ।
Kyle pointed his neck directly upwards and hoisted the fridge on top of his face.
ओके
Somehow, miraculously, he wrapped his mouth around the device,
अब यार
started to swallow. In one slow, horrible movement, the fridge slid down Kyle's throat. After many gurgles, pops, and snaps, Kyle felt relatively sure the fridge would not come back out.
ओके ओके भाई वापस जाओ। लीव अपार्टमेंट, visit downstairs, visit desktop, desktop to the clean white text store, was greeted by technology. Okay. टेक्नोलॉजी को चुरा ले।
Quickly, before the attendant could acknowledge him, Kyle grabbed Techno Jim by the shoulders. Finding that Techno Jim's cardboard feet were bolted to the ground, Kyle started to heave upwards. After several tugs, Techno Jim broke free, leaving one foot and one leg behind.
अरे भाई।
Kyle glanced at the attendant, who was staring, bewildered, and ran.
Return. Okay.
Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuinity.
Okay.
As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled.
Okay. जब काइल पहुंचा तो रैचल ऊपर देखी और हंसी।
Good evening, Kyle, she said, looking him in the eyes. I've been looking forward to being here.
इंटरव्यू टेक्नो जिम इंस्टेड। ओ माय गॉड। तो चुरा के ले गया था ना, क्या करे, मोड़ करते भाई।
Kyle responded.
I scream. Now I politely.
And I as well, Rachel, answered Kyle, extending his hand in greeting. You are a most welcome guest.
Okay, हाथ मिला।
After other mild exchanges of pleasantries, Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their places for the broadcast.
Okay. This was more. Okay.
A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on.
Oh, bhai. Start.
Good evening, everyone, said Kyle, looking at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle.
Kyle. Rachel.
Kyle vomited all of the horrible things he had eaten earlier onto the floor.
Fridge उगलती।
Rachel looked at Kyle, concerned, gave a couple coughs, and decided to play it cool and keep the show running.
Okay.
Kyle stopped, then vomited again, then continued with a shaky voice. Tonight, I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction.
Fridge खाया भाई, हम ही खिला।
Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. Hello, Kyle, she said. I'm glad to be here.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss. So we might as well dive right in.
Okay.
I'm very ready, said Rachel with a winning smile.
Okay.
Kyle produced the notes he had taken earlier.
अब यार, what's your funny story?
You've been involved in a lot of different things, said Kyle. But what's your funniest story? Well, that's a great question,
Okay.
Kyle, said Rachel. I I think the story I always remember is the first time I tried to make dinner for my family.
Okay.
In the soup I made, I swapped out the water with milk and tipped the
Oh
whole
no.
jar of salt in the pot.
अबे यार सब बर्बाद, मतलब पानी की जगह दूध डाल दी और पूरा का पूरा नमक का जार डाल दी तो बर्बाद हो गई खाना।
While my family was sick from trying to eat it, I swiped their things and locked myself in my room.
Okay.
Rachel laughed elegantly.
Okay.
Kyle decided to move on.
Okay.
Kyle asked another question.
Do you feel guilty?
Rachel, do you feel guilty? Asked Kyle, hitting her with a hard question. Rachel raised her eyebrows. About what specifically, Kyle?
हाँ.
Things. Things in general.
Oh.
Rachel did not answer immediately. I think, she said, that everyone has things they regret, but those things aren't always what others would expect.
Oh.
Rachel folded her hands in her lap and didn't have any.
Okay.
Kyle asked another question.
What are some diet tips?
Rachel, you managed to keep such a thin and healthy figure, said Kyle.
Okay.
Well, a good diet starts with a plan, answered Rachel, and don't break it. Cheat days can turn into a habit.
Okay.
But, she continued, that doesn't mean a midnight snack here and there isn't allowed. Kyle looked at his flabby self, decided not to comment, and moved
थोड़ा सा
on.
कमेंट्री नहीं हो पा रहा है कि ये बोल रहा है आदमी।
Kyle asked another question.
ओ भाई, गुड से रेडी, बेस्ट क्वेश्चन एवर। हाँ भाई, बेस्ट क्वेश्चन।
So, said Kyle, my mother is a mother. My mother's mother is her mother, and my mother's mother.
क्या क्या क्या? My mother is a mother. My mother's mother is her mother. And my mother's mother. And my mother's mother. हाँ? छोड़ो।
And many mothers
अबे
have
यार।
mother's mother's mother. Is your mother a mother? Rachel went to answer and stopped. I believe, she said eventually, that I should answer yes?
पता नहीं।
After reading his final question, Kyle looked up from his paper. Well, Rachel, he said, I think that's all I was planning on asking you.
Okay.
If that's the case, Kyle, may I ask you something in return?
Okay.
Asked Rachel, smiling one more time. Why exactly did you decide to wear a suit of armor today?
अबे यार, Minecraft.
Before Kyle could answer, the camera shut down. The broadcast was
ओ
over.
भाई, ब्रॉडकास्ट ओवर हो गया है ना, कुछ लियर। भाई मजा आया, मोर।
Kyle returned home knowing the interview had. But as he lay in bed and drifted to sleep, he felt that perhaps
Yes.
something was still missing.
क्या मिसिंग था? Okay. Kyle prepared very well. Locked more world options. Reset to repeat main menu. All right. This is it. तो इतना सारा एंडिंग है। अब यार इतना सारा एंडिंग है, 117 एंडिंग है। तो ये सब हम बाद में करेंगे। तो आज के लिए एपिसोड के लिए इतना ही। दिस वाज द फर्स्ट एंडिंग। तब तक के लिए बाय गाइस, थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग। यस, बाय बाय।